Hi everybody, and welcome to a updated video on how to make your own mod. Now, when I recorded the first pass of this, you couldn't read the text at all. It's absolutely horrid, absolutely rubbish. So I'm re-recording it. So I do apologise for those people that have already watched it. Only one person complained, and I looked at it. When I was, like I said, when I was recording it, it was perfect for me. So what we've done is we've made the text really big. So hopefully when I upload it to YouTube, it will come out okay. So the first thing that we're going to mention is mod configuration and the ID. Now, the mod configuration file is, if I can remember where it is, we're going to open this for you, which is should be a local, and it will be in users HMK. The HMK will be your username, by the way. It won't be HMK. App data, local. Let me see. Projector gains, Fortress Craft mods. Now this, obviously I can't zoom in on this, so you're going to be a little bit iffy on here. Then it will be, you'll need to make a folder with your mod name. So my mod name is hmkagm.brokenwasp.mod. Then you'll need a folder called number 1. Keep it number 1, don't ever change it. And then you'll have the XML file, the mod file, configuration file, and the mod XML file. I know you probably won't be able to see this very good on this window, but there's nothing I can really do about that. And in the XML file, you'll have items, XML document, manufacturing document, and a backup. Okay, and that's where you need to put them. So we just shut off that window. So what we do is you open up Notepad++. If you haven't got it, Google it, download it. It's free. Okay, but remember, it must be Notepad++, not the normal Notepad. Okay, and then what you're going to be doing is you're going to copy what I've got on the screen here, but you must remember that this here is your user ID. So you could name that Juliet, David Gemmell, Helmet, I Hate You, but it will be your ID. So name it something that you're going to remember, okay? Because you don't want to forget what your ID is. Now the name, this is also very important because people need to know and find your mod very easily. Okay, mine has always been called Broken Wasp Mod because when DJ started the game and started to introduce the wasps, we had lots of bits floating around which nobody could really use because DJ hadn't got around to programming that at the time, which he has now successfully done. So I made a mod to use those parts, you know, to make eyes, to make lasers. So it grew from there. Version 1, remember that 1 folder that we created? The version number must correspond to the version folder. So if your version folder is 9, you must make sure that this version number here is also 9, otherwise it won't work. Now, is local mod true or false? As I understand it, if it's set to false, it's going to allow single player and multiplayer. Okay, if it's set to true, only single player, so leave that as false. Is server only mod false? Because obviously you want single player mode to use it and you want the server mode to use it, so it should work on both. So if your server has it installed, technically I think you should, as long as you've got it installed as well, you should be able to use it as well. Not 100% sure on that. And that is your mod configuration file. That is it. That is the easiest step to do. Now, when you go to save this, make sure you save it in the mod folder. Okay, and if you right click on the top here and click save as, yeah, you'll need to put it, as you can see, in the version 1 folder. That's where it goes. Okay, hopefully you can see that on the better screen, and we're just going to get some feedback. If not, I do not know how it's gonna work, because I don't know how to set these figures. I've just made it bigger. Hopefully you can read it. If you can't, give me some feedback and we'll work something out, so you, the people out there that want to know how to do it, can actually do it. Alright? Have fun, stay safe. Bye for now.